Alright, this is take 3. Dang it. I did this twice already and it just messed up both times. And like, I don't have the energy to really do this. So like, I'm just about to speed through this like for real, for real. So, sorry for the infrequent uploading. You know, just been having stuff going on or whatever. And yeah, I wanted to make a video to try and get some people hyped for World Tournament set coming out. I know a lot of people think that it's not going to change the meta, and their predictions are very warranted. You know, the cards aren't that good, but I do think that some of them will see some play. So I got 5 deck profiles that I'm going to zoom through because I don't feel like profiling them again. But I hope that you guys get some inspiration from these decks here going forward. Maybe you can look at these and come up with something better than I came up with, because you're probably a better deck builder than I am. So let's just get into it. First one is a Chain Attack Hercule deck. This deck uses Chain Attack Trunks to bring out, obviously, Zeno if the game's getting out of hand. And you can also bring out Son Goku, which brings out Oob. So for 2 energy if you evolve, or 4 energy if you hardcast it, you can bring out 3 20,000 beaters and put 2 of their battle cards on the bottom of their deck. So Hercule draws a card when you combo once per battle, just so you don't use all of your hand trying to defend yourself. That's the red leader. The red super rares don't really go in this deck, but they go in one of them, so I'll talk about those later. Okay, so cards in here that you might not see anywhere else. Supreme Card Time Light's Guide makes your leader normal, since it gives it 5,000 power and draws a card. I've got 3 because you're going to be comboing a lot, so you can overwhelm a lot, since you'll have cards in your drop. It's just overwhelm 3, so yeah. Mass stands for removal. Beast and Bean because they're good. Goku and Oob is probably the best common and uncommon combo in the World Tournament set. Zeno because he's Zeno. Intensifying Power Trunks helps you awaken and can evolve into Chain Attack. Kaba helps you awaken into the 1 energy Double Strike. Super Combo because Super Combo. Hidden Power E Supreme Kai is further destruction Champa pretty much. It gives something Double Strike that's attacking. Double Shot Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta comes into play after you combo with it, and it's really good because you can draw a card when you combo with it, so that's a straight up +1. Same with the Unbreakable, it's a straight up +1 when you combo with it, and Foreseeing Hit is one of the best red battle cards out right now. Alright, moving on. Next up is a Oob deck. You'll probably figure out why I named it that later. Anyways, this is a mono blue tempo deck. You want to use the cards in your deck to get more advantage than your opponent and beat them. So Oob is a generic draw 1, untap 2, and on the back he can put a life into his hand to bounce on your opponent's battle cards and give himself 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. This can be really good to get rid of blockers when you're trying to go for game. So I'm going to zoom through this deck really quickly. Announcer, Ever Curious, is at the top 7 for a World Tournament card. You will not whiff this card, which is awesome. Announcer Play On Play Pro is a counter, and when you play it during your turn, you can draw 2 cards if you have 2 of the World Tournament cards in play. Very good card. 2 Mass Sand, a Scientist Fu, they're very good overrun cards. 1 Flute, because they had to put Flute to 1, or no one would buy the World Tournament set. Duh. Didn't have anything to do with Flute being broke anyway, right? Bean and Whis, because they're Bean and Whis. 2 Shocking Latent Ability. That could probably come out for something else. The card does replace itself, but it only works on your leader, which I'm not too much of a fan of. 4 Unyielding. We all know how busted that card is. We got our Super Combo, Raging Spirit, the Goku and Oob combo. It's really good. Hercule and Pan combo. It doesn't seem that strong, but this deck needed some beef. So I took out the Trunks and Otsutsuki for this. Dual attack, double strike, 25. Not bad. Also, you get to draw 2 cards, yeah, and then switch an energy to active at the end of the turn, so you won't be tapped out. And the Hercule has barrier, so you don't have to worry about it getting popped before the pan comes out. And then I've got 2 Hidden Power E Supreme Kai, just to give the deck a little more reach for the end game. Next up, Son Goku leader. This one is showing the power of the green cards in the set. Son Goku is also a generic draw 1 and tap 2. And on the back, he switches to active mode when he KOs an opponent's battle card once per turn, and he gains 5,000 power as well. So, gonna zoom through this really quick. Announcer Ever Curious helps you get your combo pieces, and Scientist Fu is Scientist Fu. Awakening Talent Pan helps you awaken. It's good for going at battle cards as well, and it's also good blue energy. Bean Wii Subjection, taking it back to the set 1 days with this nice blue package here. Objection is just so that you won't be tapped out when you do the Tien and Tao combo, and also let you get the Hero Piccolo Jr. combo off on turn 4. They got the Gohan Super combo, which I think should be 2 Gohan, 2 Chi-Chi, but I just got 4 Gohan in here. 3 feet Kamehameha gives your leader plus 15 in crit, which is really nice. I know everyone was excited about this card. And with the plus 5,000 that your leader already has, that'll put him at 35, which is a pretty big number. That takes what, like 3-4 cards out their hand in order for him to stop his attack. So that's really nice. Newfound Power Son Gohan helps you awaken, and it's got critical as well. Nail and Mekin Ace is just a good generic green card. That you could replace this for Chiaotzu if you want to combo with Tien, but I just had the Nail in here just because it's good. Hero. Now, this guy's got barrier, so he's just going to be chilling until Piccolo comes out. And when you play the Piccolo, he gains 10,000 power, critical, and your opponent has to drop 3 cards from their hand. Really strong effect. The Piccolo Jr. Already has critical, and when it attacks, you KO one of your opponent's battle cards and one of your battle cards. And if you KO'd Hero, then he gains plus 10,000 power and triple strike for the duration of the turn. So he'll be a 30k triple strike critical. The triple strike and critical kind of weird together, because normally you're going for gamer triple strike. But I mean, if they're at 4 life, then that's still really devastating, because that's 3 cards that they won't see. And the Tien has barrier, so he'll be chilling until Tao comes out. And then you can KO on your Taos to switch him to active mode, and he'll gain 5k and double strike for the duration of the turn. And the Tao, when you play him, if you got Tien out, they got to drop 3 cards from their hand, and he's a 20k double strike. So this deck puts on a lot of pressure, which is really interesting. It's a nice take on green, actually. Everything in here requires your opponent to combo to stop it, pretty much. Also, they'll be dropping a lot of cards from their hand. So yeah, I'm kind of a fan of these green super rares. It sucks that you have to have a green World Tournament leader to use them, but you know, it just is what it is. I just wanted to show you a good way that you can use these cards if you wanted to use them. Next is Blue Yellow Jackie Chan, which is going to be a really strong deck. You want to draw a lot of cards with Announcer, and I'm the World Champion. That's how I got this deck set up. Thinking about it, I'd probably put Bardock and Goten back in here just because they're really good. But this is the list that I have for now. Shout out to Richard Zapp for helping me with this, and actually all 5 decks. He helped me out with them. So, alright, I'm just going to zoom through this one as well. Announcer draws 2 cards if you have 2 of the World Tournament cards out, which is really good. Scientist Fu, Bean, and Whis are really good cards. Goku and Oob combo is really nice, and it's even better in this deck because you have Shugesh. You can bring the Goku out for 0 energy, which brings the Oob out, and then you've got your two 20k beaters, and you put 2 of their battle cards on the bottom of the deck. At all costs, Vegeta is the win condition of this deck. It gets 35 triple strike if you're at 5 energy, and you have to put 2 of your life in your hand, but that's cool. You've got Nimbus to help stay alive, Roshi helps stay alive, Bad Ring for your Vegeta, so you can get that triple strike in for game. I'm the World Champion draws 2 cards if you got a Son Goku Childhood in play. No openings is going to be your main one. We also have Explosive Spirit as well. Shugesh, because he's that thick boy. Future Martial Artist Son Goku is our other super combo. I didn't want to run Force Shugesh. I did want to run Force Shugesh, but I just decided to add one of these in here, so you won't be completely shafted when they drop Konoha. 2 Explosive Spirit Son Goku enables I'm the World Champion and is really good with Shugesh. Double Chop Nam is a nice control card that helps kill your opponent's first small battle cards, and no openings helps you awaken. And I also realized I didn't say what the leader did. He's a generic draw 1 untap 2 on the front, and on the back he gains 5,000 power when he attacks. And if he attacks a battle card, your opponent cannot combo. So he's taking that thing out. So it's pretty much a big FU to Vegito and Bergamo with this leader. So I do think that this leader might see some play in like regionals coming up, just because of how strong his effect is. And he also has access to Shugesh. And if no one's running Konoha because everyone's running a blue leader, then you can get a lot of work out of that Shugesh. And lastly is the Announcer deck, which is probably the deck everyone's going to flock to when it comes out. So this one takes advantage of the Supreme Showdown Goku and Vegeta, which is a really strong combo. 2 35 triple strikers, and your opponent can't block, so that's really sweet. So with this deck, you want to draw like a load of cards with the Announcer. The front side draws 1 card every time you play a World Tournament battle card. Once per turn, when you play a World Tournament battle card, you draw a card, and this effect works on your turn and your opponent's turn. So you've got 8 counters attacks in this deck that are battle cards, so that's a lot of cards you can draw on your opponent's turn too. And on the back, he has Activate Main. You can give 2 of your battle cards, 2 of your World Tournament battle cards plus 5,000 power once per game. You're obviously going to give it to Supreme Showdown Goku and Vegeta. Now, I'm going to zoom through this deck. The Play-by-Play Pro is a counter, so you can draw a card on your opponent's turn, you counter. But if you play it on your turn, you'll draw 3 cards on the front. Announcer Ever Curious also nets you 2 cards because he's going to get 1 from your top 7, and you're going to draw 1 when you play it on the front side with the Announcer. Trading Blow Son Goku is really good in this deck because it further increases the card parity between you and your opponent. You play this turn 1, they have to drop a card from their hand, and you draw 1 card when you play it because of Announcer's front side. Heroic Duo of Adele is just in here for the counter. You want to stay on the front side as long as possible, so counters help you do that. She also replaces herself by drawing a card, and you can combo with her later. Supreme Showdown Goku and Vegeta are really nice. 35k triple strikers. When you play the Vegeta, you KO one of your cards, and your opponent can activate a blocker. And if you've got the Goku in play, he gains 10,000 power. And the Goku comes out for free when you KO one of your cards with the Vegeta. So really powerful combo. Now the reason why I have so much yellow in here is because of Bad Ring Laser and Flying Nimbus. Bad Ring is in here obviously to negate any counter your opponent sends out when you're swinging with your triple striker. And the Nimbus helps you stay alive, stay on the front side as long as possible. Now I've got Master Roshi and Master Shin. They both have barrier and 6,000 power, so they can't attack it with a Bulma or something. And once per turn, you can switch. The Roshi switches to Shin to rest mode, Shin switches to Roshi to rest mode to draw a card. So it's just even more cards you're getting. And you draw a card when you play them because of Announcer. Also, I call these cards like distractions. You switch this to rest mode, your opponent's going to want to attack it, which means they're not attacking your leader. So he's going to stay on the front side even longer because they're not attacking your leader. 4 Crusher Ball helps stifle some aggression. If you don't really have a counter open or anything like that, then you can use Crusher Ball to put their battle card in rest mode. Also, since the announcer isn't, your typical attack a leader draw card, you can attack their battle card with the announcer that you put in rest mode with the Crusher Ball, which is really nice. Toughened Up Chaozu is a blocker, so that's good. Because I got 1000 power, which sucks. But you do draw a card when you play him because he's World Tournament, and when you play the Krillin, you draw a card and he gains plus 14, so you can attack with him if you so desire. And the Krillin, if you have the Chaozu in your battle there, he gains plus 5000 power and critical. So he's a 20k crit for 2 energy, which is pretty cool. And I've got the yellow super combo. I was going to be cute and include one of each super combo, but I just decided to max out on this one, so to be yellow. So you can discard it for Battering or Nimbus if need be. So these are the 5 decks that I had for you guys. Hopefully this sparks some inspiration and show you how cool these World Tournament cards can be moving forward. The Secret Rare is garbage. Don't worry about it. I don't even know what deck they included in. Probably this deck, but like you're never gonna get that thing off. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, sorry for the infrequent uploads. I'm gonna try and get more videos out. I'm also going to Atlanta regionals. Probably won't recognize me, but if you do see me there, you can say hey, and I'll be like, "What's up? Thanks for watching my videos," etc., etc. So thanks everybody for watching this video. Hopefully this gets you hype, and I'll see you guys next time.